Hello dear friends, good morning. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, may I request you to please subscribe, share and let us proceed further. Yesterday we had a beautiful reflection about Jesus offering his friendship to you and to me personally. You are my friends. And today, continuing the same gospel actually, the tone changes a bit. Surprisingly, because earlier he had told us, remain in my love, and then you are my friends, and then I call you, do not call you slaves, and love one another as I have loved you. Suddenly, the tone changes in today's gospel to Jesus by saying, if the world hates you, realize that it hated me first. If you belong to the world would love its own, but because you do not belong to the world, and I have chosen you out of the world hates you. Now, that terminology of the world hating, in contrast to love that he has spoken about and remaining in his love, is a bit of a mismatch, isn't it? Or you might think so. I thought at first too that how come suddenly the tone is changing from love and friendship to the world hating you? And then I reflected, actually speaking, the world, before it hates us, as Jesus himself said in the gospel, it hated him. Remember, those Pharisees and Sadducees always at loggerheads with him. They always came to trap him. They had funny questions to ask him, they had doubts, or they simply wanted to challenge his authority. With what authority do you do these things? They asked him. But that is the way when God functions in our life and when his image is reflected in our life as it was reflected from his life, that the people who have worldly values or who are looking only for their own advantage and those who want to only promote themselves, they will certainly hate this image of love, of friendship, of humility, of people who want to serve others, as Jesus was always ready to serve others and to help others in need. And that's why it can easily be said that if you really have accepted the friendship that Jesus offers us, and if you're carrying the image of that friend, Jesus, in you, naturally the people with worldly values will not value it. People who are looking only for their own advantage will only put you down because you are carrying the image of Jesus. So it has also another question. If the world does not hate you, and if the world loves you, then of course there might be also a problem, because you might be carrying, or we might be carrying in us, worldly values, and that's why the world loves us. Therefore, it is good for us to examine how far are we within us carrying the image of God that is offered to us through friendship with Jesus. Let us not be too concerned about if the world hates us, or in other words, if the world does not like us. What is more important is that God likes us and loves us. Thank you.